Hello, hello. Maybe the final Uptie 1 Railway 6 stream. I'm excited for this. I liked this boss a lot the first time I fought them, and I haven't fought them since, so I've been looking forward to this, honestly, for quite a while. I'm excited to give this fight another try, maybe have to care about its gimmicks more with the worst team. I think we're just going to go straight into this with the same team we used for Section 4. It worked so well before, let's try it again. Alright. But last time I killed Middle Otis pretty quickly. I think we're going to keep her alive. Like, we aren't going to sacrifice anyone right away. So, okay. We don't have sanity. Faust has a lot of sanity. She must have been doing really well. I guess it was Malfast doing assist defense in the first fight. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. So I need to hit all three of these guys at the back with different coin counts. We started in burn phase, that's good. I did a little bit of looking, and I want bleed phase on the second turn, and then poise phase on the third turn, and then we'll kind of repeat burn, bleed, poise. So if I want bleed next turn, I want to hit it with only one coin, and then, okay, we'll go from there. Assist defense, Gregor can take care of 2 skills. Ryoshu, you're going to hit that guy with 4 coins, because you can do that. We can ignore that, because it's Sinclair, and Sinclair has an invincible shield. Middle Otis is so weak at Uptie 1. You're telling me your skill 2 can't clash this thing more than neutral? Okay. We'll let that be the assist defense. So assist defense there, we let that hit Sinclair. I need to clash one more move and hit one more butterfly. You're getting hit by 4 coins, I need to hit you with less than 4 coins. Middle Otis can do 3 there. Then, while we're low sanity, I am going to use chains. I don't think I'll need chains like every turn, but we'll do it now. I think this will work. The middle really need their skill 3s. Ricardo Cliff and Kira Ish have totally fine skill 2s at Uptie 1. They just really nerfed Middle Otis for some reason. Base power and coin power are reduced for her. Alright. See how this goes. I'm a little bit worried about being able to outroll his biggest skills. Oh, that guy had the prescript mark, not Ryoshu's mark. My bad. I was thinking that butterfly had like the illusion clone on it or whatever. It's okay. I didn't need to hit that with 4 coins. It's just I was planning to. Now it has it. So I need this one to have the most next turn, so I'll only hit it with 1. Having a 1 coin skill is actually a decent advantage from Sinclair here. We're definitely going to be changing you before the next turn. It's very convenient how many of Butterfly's moves have the can clash this skill regardless of speed. It is very nice that they do that on so many of them. So okay, this guy needs to be hit at least 4 times. Gregor, you're definitely assist defensing again. And let's get this ego passive up. It's actually a pretty good one. Okay, so assist to that, let that hit. Actually clash that. I don't need to care about any of Butterfly's other skills here. They're hitting people that don't matter. So you guys can reduce the stacks here. hit there, hit there, and hit there. We need you to be active next turn, so we just hit you with Sinclair. Seems good to me. Seeing only one Phantom Trace target is so weird. I think we can get up to 2. It's based on entanglement, right? I get entanglement by existing.
여행에는 목적이 있었지.
I don't think the turns will take this long the entire time. I'm just getting used to the fight again. It's based on dead nurse fathers. Either way, we'll get there eventually. And then yeah, this guy hits him there for like 2 damage. And then he hits Otis for some inconsequential amount as well. 10 damage on the first person that's going to die. Oh no. Now this is the problem turn. Turn 3 in the cycle. It's a high rolling skill. We're going to use Gregor's Ego. It's unfortunate that that costs Gloom, actually. Maybe we do Otis's Ego. Because this will have lowered power from clashing these. So that should be dominating. It will tie at worst. That means you 3 have to clash those, so that's ready. And then Butterfly Management on the last guys. We want to go into Burn phase next, so I'm not going to hit it. You can do your Prescript, you can hit that. And do I need to change him? I don't think so. Does Faust get her buffs counter at Uptie 1? No, she does not. I want this one to have more than the middle one, so let's just hit the middle one again. If Faust could get rid of her burn stack, I forget if she... I haven't used these IDs above Uptie 1 very much. I know at least one of them can get rid of their burn and, like, heal from it. If I had access to that, these IDs would be so good. They're already, like, the best Uptie 1 IDs, but if they could, you know, not have the burn inevitability problem, and if they could heal, it would be over for Railway 6. So yeah, this is single target, that's why I'm making him do poise on the 3rd turn. It's like, oh no, I took 12 damage. Compared to, I think the bleed one is 4 AoE and inflicts like 40 damage worth of bleed. Anyway, we're taking survivability. The longer this fight goes, the more damage he takes until turn 10 where he's at his max, so we're just taking it slow. Okay. I'm just going to not hit either of these guys. That will put me into the mode I want. So I need to hit this guy with anything. And I'm going to chains. You get AoE, so you can hit this guy and not lose any damage. Sinclair's a pretty good butterfly manager. These are all doing considerable damage, actually, so I think I want to block all of them. Which does not require assist defense. I thought it was going to. Looks good to me. Calpagni, yeah, we are going to never see that skill, is the plan. It has like 5 AoE, 4 coins. It's so dangerous, so I'm just never going to let him use it, because why would I let him use it? can Otis even unpack at Uptie 1? She has the 80% health unpack, so she can do it once. So I can get first seal removed and she can inflict a little bit of burn, but I cannot get Levitain, I can't get alt skills, I can't do the kill someone that loses a clash. There's so much missing. But yeah, once she takes more damage, she'll do the first unpack. Chains before turn 3. Let's see. I need you to have the most stacks next turn. So we're hitting you twice. We want to hit you 3 times, and we want to hit this guy like at least 5 times. It's kind of a lot. No, Gregor definitely needs to take care of 2 skills here. Ignore that. Ignore that. Actually, if everything's hitting Otis, I can ignore those. I'm okay if Otis takes some hits. So you are getting hit by nothing. That's not good. You'll be at 2 or less. You'll be at 3, which is what we want. And then you are getting hit. Not enough. I need 1 more skill at this guy, I think. These stacks are a bit awkward. Maybe I can just ignore this one, right? It's above 10 for it to be bad. Yeah, 10 is okay. I just won't hit him this turn, so he'll gain and be the highest. Which means you clash there. Those hit Otis. Stack management. Should be good. Yeah, Otis doesn't even have Rising Fever. I don't think she gets Ridiculous Grit. She's missing like 80% of her kit. But she is still 1/3 of 1 skill slot for Ryushu. That's the main reason she's here. And by main reason, I mean entire reason. I guess Aggro was also decent though. She just has high stats. Like if I was spamming base ego on any Otis, I think middle Otis is the best choice by far. Oh no, 9 damage. So, okay. We want to not hit this guy, we want to hit the other ones. This guy needs to be hit at least 4 times. One, two, three. We can hit you 4 times, that's okay. It's like a Gregor ego, and then you can finish off that. Okay, seems good. Is the burn clock a main concern for this fight? I'm going to not let myself get too much burn. The Dawn Office IDs are on a burn clock. They'll die, which is annoying. But I don't think the burn will be a main problem outside of them, unless I lose a clash. But I'm just keeping him out of burn phase, basically, as much as I can. I noticed that... So basically, the way I see it, Butterfly has a skill 1, a skill 2, and a skill 3 for past, present, and future. The burn skill 1 is weak. So I make him in burn phase every time he's using skill 1s. The Poise skill 3 is single target while the others are AoE, so I'm putting him into Poise every skill 3 turn. And then that leaves Bleed in the middle. So we do Bleed in the middle. How's Butterfly going? We're kind of just starting. This is the first attempt, 7 turns in. So far, so good. I ignore both of these guys. That will put us into bleed phase for next turn, like I want. Just need to hit this guy at least twice. And again, Sinclair's AoE is like really good for this, because he can deal with the stacks without losing any damage on Butterfly. In fact, it does more, because this transfers half of it. I just need to leave one skill unclashed for that to work. Which, I don't really want to do that this turn, so maybe I'll not do the thing I was just talking about. Middle Otis, you are useless. You can deal with the butterfly stack.
예측할 수 없게.
If we switch to Captain-ish for stack maintenance, I don't think we're going to run out of burn unless we end up with Tremor Scorch, but Valencina isn't here right now. Like, Sinclair should provide enough burn count. I don't even know if Captain-ish has, like, any burn count. Maybe +1 on heads hit or something. Oh, the butterfly stack. Assist attack is 10% per resonance. I could never rely on it. Adding uncertainty to my butterfly stacks would just be a bad thing. I need to know if I'm reducing it by 3 or if I'm reducing it by 5. Does any idea of Tremor type changing? Yeah, Valencina Rodia's skill 2/2 when you're out of ammo can give me Scorch. That's the only one I have access to. But I don't want Scorch because it strains my burn count. Okay. A lot of skill 1s here. That's okay.
칼날 삽출.
Seems to be a unique pattern if you keep the butterflies around 10. I am not aware of this, if that is the case. Is running out of Chain's ego resources a problem for this fight? It's a concern I have. We'll see. This is my first attempt at the fight, so I don't know like how long it's going to last. I don't know if I'll run out. I don't know if I need to be saving them right now. We'll just have to see. I might have to change the team to get more gloom generation, but for now, you know, Don Sinclair does a good amount, and Chains only takes 1 gloom. So it should be okay. We ignore top butterfly. We need to hit this guy at least 5 times this turn. That's kind of a lot. Ryosha can do 4. I think we're clashing with Dawn's ego. It's not Uptie 4. That's not high enough, even with -6. What about Ryoshi's ego? After -6, that also won't win? Okay. Unstable it is. Seeing, and I still have to hit my heads roll. Or, well, if he tails rolls, I'll still win. It's like, this is probably going to work. So then we need to do butterfly stacks. You can go back to the plan. That's 4 hits on you. I mean, yeah, it's just, I have to hit these guys. Please, Sinclair, don't, like, die. He's very fatal to this skill, so if he loses the clash, it is going to hurt him. Because I think Dawn Sinclair's Pierce Fatal, and we all know Sinclair's Pride Fatal.
손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
With the Clash Lose, yeah, that barely breaks his shield.
베어내리라.
So now we ignore bottom butterfly, it will go up to 6. Hit these other guys a bit. Chains for the next turn in the cycle. I probably don't even need to, but it's nice. Hit these guys. Sinclair low sanity. A little risky. Those are both hitting Otis. I'm totally okay letting Otis get hit here.
거긴 킬존이다.
You like Unstable when you have support passives, but you overvalue base Yi-Song. Yeah. Base Yi-Song's support passive is definitely nice. Oh, we staggered. I was not paying attention to stagger at all. I'll have to pay attention to what pattern he's using. So I staggered him on a skill 1 turn. It doesn't look so bad. Let's see how wrong you'll be in 10 minutes. The fight gets bad when he's at lower health. It just gets worse. Okay, so this is supposed to not activate when he's staggered. I believe that means if he's staggered at turn start. It's possible I didn't have to hit them last turn. Worst case scenario, we deal with the bleed skill 2. Which wouldn't be so bad.
예측할 수 없게.
Just going to get some damage here, but not too much. Keep some skill 2s for clashing. We're about 1/5 through his health. Okay, yeah, he did go on to the skill 2 turn, which is what I expected. So we need, and he didn't gain the stacks, which is also what I hoped for. So we need to put him into poise next turn to get back on cycle. That means ignoring the middle one, hitting the other 2. But let's deal with the actual skills first here. Do we trust this? Surely he gets a Tails roll, right? But what if I got a Tails roll? Ignore the thing hitting Otis. You hit that guy, you hit that guy. Surely, what's the worst that happens? Otis and Sinclair take some damage? They don't matter.
칼날 삽출.
You do think this should be easier than the Nurse Fathers? I'm inclined to agree. But it really is just like, I might not be able to clash his big skills at all. Like, they might just roll higher than my highest rolling base ego. And in that case, he's going to do a lot of damage. He's going to kill someone like probably going to kill 2 people every 3rd turn at a minimum in last phase. Yeah, I definitely don't want him to be doing burn skill 2s if I can help it. The burn bleed poise cycle definitely seems to be best. We'll try to keep him on that. Yeah, we saw the one Otis unpack there. It's the only one we'll get. We have hit 10 temporal disjunction. We are doing full damage now. Let's see. We want to go on to burn, or no, yeah, burn after this, so don't hit the top guy, hit the other two. How high is this rolling? It'll be rolling 6 lower, so it's at like a 25. We might be going to a 50-50 here, because none of my slower people have low rolling egos, and I don't want to clash this before I clash all 3 green skills. Who's feeling lucky?
부르기란 소리에
이곳은 위험하니 기다려 주시게.
They're almost all pierce fail. Mary would take the least damage, but he's also the most important to not take the damage. Okay, he can't even win. I guess we risk Otis's life. Surely Butterfly rolls tails. And you see, this is the problem. This is only going to be worse in the later phases, when he's doing less of these green skills and more of these blue skills. You think late game poise Butterfly is the worst? It's single target, they all roll too high. I think he will be the least problematic, but we'll see. It is 50-50. I need to not hit you, I need to hit both of you, so... You get damage. You hit both of you. Okay. Let's see. It has the easiest conditional. That is fair. It does kind of roll 6 higher because of that. Cool. We win that.
여행엔 목적이 있었지.
100 damage. That's not even that bad. That's like a whole burn proc. Okay. I want to stagger you in 3 turns. So I need to do about 1,000 damage this turn and next turn, ideally. Can probably do that. Let's see. We get a bit of a break here. We are going to ignore his second to last blue skill. I need to not do too much damage.
예측할 수 없게.
What strat am I using? Stagger him at the right time, cycle from burn to bleed to poise in line with his 3-turn cycle, and keep everyone alive. That's my strategy right now. Chains of others as needed, which is always, basically. Let things hit Sinclair because he has a regenerating shield. So, okay. I want to do about 1,000 damage this turn. I don't need to chains him because we'll be staggering him next turn. I still want butterfly stacks to be low. So we are going to Ignore his first yellow skill. And now I really hope I don't stagger him. I'm a little worried that I'm using my Dawn off his skill 2s. They kind of do a lot of damage. No, yeah, that did, like, we're definitely staggering him, aren't we? I can't estimate how much damage I'll do with this much dynamics on him. You really like this boss's gimmick? I agree. This is only my second time fighting him. The first time, I really enjoyed it. I'm having to pay even more attention to it, and I really like it, still. Does he get staggered to burn? It's so close. He did. That is unfortunate. And oh, okay, he hit the health threshold. These guys all got stacks. Maybe it's kind of a good thing. I don't think I can really push for damage here because I need to lower the butterfly stacks. Ryoshi hit that guy 4 times. Sinclair hit this guy like total of 5 times. I don't know what mode he's going to be in coming out of this. I think he's going to use his big skill. But like he got staggered at turn end. This is the turn he's supposed to be using his big skill. It's delayed, he'll use it next turn. So yeah, I want to change him and I want him to be in poise mode at 10 or less stacks. Right now I'm doing 6 hits on poise, it will be at 9. I need to get the other one below 9. Fast skill 2. Honestly, just like everyone hit the butterflies, get their stacks down. It's annoying to miss out on a staggered damage turn, but I do enough damage to this guy. 33% for the skyrocket? Yeah, I'm going to have to just kind of blitz him down at 33%. That's when all of his skills get like fully unbreakable. And he starts using 3 skill 3s on his 3rd turn. He'll be using 2 already. Like, that's the biggest problem, is he uses more of his threatening skills and less of his less threatening skills. I think things will already be considerably worse now. Yeah, only 2 green skills to reduce his power and damage. Okay, it's only a Sky Piercer. I thought it was going to be 2 Smite the Wickeds. Sky Piercer is a lot more manageable. But yeah, it's like, this is my highest rolling ego. Okay, with 4 lower, that will win. So that's a relief, at least. I shouldn't need to change him. I want to put him into burn phase. That is not an easy thing to do. Because I still want to hit it. No, I don't think I can. Unless I let it go up to 11. Are these continuous effects? If I hit this on the turn... Okay, if I reduce it on the turn, he should lose the power. And, like, it's only 1. He'll be using this skill. This doesn't even have conditions. Okay, okay. It's okay if I let that go up to 11. Just need to hit the other 2. Also, I probably don't want to take that clash. Faust Ego, maybe? Yeah. So get you down to be ignored next turn, and then get this guy down. He is too dangerous. Use a Mare skill 3 because I'll be chainsing. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I'm so ready for Gregor to tails roll and just die. chains damage isn't even that bad. When you give the enemy effectively 20 fragile, everything does damage. Don't kill him. Okay.
모든 결과들은 파우스트가
Rolling 0, we love chains of others.
순간이 닿아도 되어내리라.
If we get Blade Trail up, we could do a lot. Blade Trail isn't that big of a boost. Base Ego Gregor's passive does help, although HP healing down might actually matter for the first time in history. I want to chains you. I don't think chains resources will be a problem. This guy is dying faster than I'm running out of resources. So that's a relief at least. Next turn, I want him to be in burn phase, I guess. So we're ignoring both of these two. Yeah, okay. Need to hit this one. You know, honestly, if this splashes onto Butterfly, it does good damage. That works still. I should hit it with more than one coin, though. Yeah, I need to hit it with more than one coin. I need to get it below 7, actually. I'm glad I didn't just send that. I almost did. Because then he would be in burn phase for skill 2s. That would be bad. I need to hit this guy 5 times. Okay, so both of you have to do it. Which means Gregor's getting hit. I'm kind of okay if Gregor's, like, dead soon. Buffs Sinclair more, and he's not going to be staying alive too long anyways. So I think we do that. Is Don Gregor good? He's extremely good. Every coin reduces it by 1 is how it works, yeah. Ryoshu kind of having a 4 coin skill 1 has been very helpful so far. The extra skill 2 to lowering the stack.
이 순간이 닿아도 되어내리라.
And yeah, Blade Ryoshu's inevitable termination does lower. I see that question now. I missed it before. But it does count as a main target skill. You know, any skill lowers by at least 5. If you ignore them entirely, they gain 5, is how it works. That's the only way they gain any besides his health thresholds, which, yeah. Below 33%, they'll gain 10 stacks. Like, that is going to be bad. He is almost at half health, though after this turn, he will likely be below half. I need to set up for skill 3s, so we're definitely using chains, and we're likely going to have a bad time next turn. Because he'll be using a really strong skill, okay. I'm surprised Otis is still so healthy, honestly. I probably should be ignoring more things that target her, like, we'll ignore that last yellow skill. So I think we're ignoring the poise guy. Something like that. I need to deal with the strong skills still. Probably do like this. Okay. You are getting hit, you aren't getting hit, which is correct. You are getting hit, okay. Let's see. Imagine if we could consume Scorch Field. Would be nice to get something out of it. Otis is keeping our stack healthy. Does she do burn count? Like, I don't think we're running out of burn count at this point. It's pretty clear that we go positive. That could have been bad. She's doing burn if you remember how first unpack works. I know her skills that inflict bleed inflict that much burn. The question is, do your skills even inflict bleed count? We got 1 on the skill 1. Alright, can anyone clash? Smite the Wicked. Gregor is slow, but does this reuse on kill even if it loses the coin? Attack and if target is killed, reuse the skill on the target that has the highest HP. On Clash lose, this effect does not activate. Okay. Gregor? Goodbye. Or wait a second. If something else is targeting him, it's all single target. I can ignore these moves completely if I can get someone killed by something else. Like, oh, that's targeting Faust. It's all targeting Faust. What if I just got Faust killed? I think I want Faust alive a little bit longer, but we can employ that strategy later. For now, I will clash with Gregor. Probably something like this. That's getting 2 power down, so he would have to get all heads to beat me. Worst case, Ryoshi loses the clash and it gets middle Otis killed. That's not that bad. Stacks. I want to be in burn next turn, which means I've got to hit this guy quite a bit and this guy a little bit. Wait. Yeah, we'll go up to 9, so let's save skill 2 for damage there, but you don't need to, so do 6 and 2, okay. Does this boss have the Rian thing where it retargets if they're dead? I don't think so. I know what you're talking about, but I don't think this boss has it. We are officially halfway, I think. Yeah, he doesn't have 26,000. We are almost halfway. Is the Rian thing even explained anywhere? It's in one of his passives, yeah. It says, like, if the target is killed, reuse skill against the target with the lowest HP. I think it's if they're killed or reduced to 1 HP. So he even gets around immortality gimmicks. So yeah, Gregor is killed. That means Lucio is here. I think it's about time we killed middle Otis. Well, nothing's targeting her. I can kill her on a turn when everything is targeting her. That's the plan. We'll get everything targeting her because we'll give her aggro. Do you get aggro with all your skills? Only skill 2? Okay. So we'll do skill 1, then skill 2, then kill her. That's the Otis plan. Dawn has not been fulfilling the prescripts. She is quite fragile. But I don't think I can do too much about that right now. You're going to use your ego, actually? Okay. Chains. You hit that guy. Looks good to me. Actually, you... I need to hit this guy. So, you do that. And I think I want to hit this guy.
그려낸 대로
Dawn being so fragile is good for killing her later. The idea is they stay alive until they're low, and then I kill them, so I still get the base power boost.
여행에는 목적이 있었지.
We really hope that aggro does its job next turn, or the turn after next turn. Faust is going to be dead soon from self-burn. Because this guy doesn't have the cannot stagger with broken unbreakables thing. I think that should just be an innate property of unbreakable coins, but unlucky. Not how Project Moon thought it should work. Okay. So this is your skill 2 turn. I mean, we could just stagger. Last time we did about 1,000 damage a turn. Do a lot of damage now, stagger him next turn. Something like that. But I definitely need to clash the hues. Yeah, we'll try that idea. I don't like beating a skill slot down. I have too many skills to manage. We'll ignore that last one. Oh, but that's all that Mare can clash. I guess we're ignoring one of these things that's hitting Ryoshu. That's okay. Because I need to give these guys stack down. Okay.
예측할 수 없게.
The base power boost I'm talking about is from using my skill 1-2. Using Tiansha Slay the Heavens has text that says for the rest of the battle, your attack skills gain 1 base power and lose 1 offense level. That's the bonus I would miss out on if I didn't kill them myself.
여행에는 목적이 있었지.
If unbreakable coins naturally didn't stagger, then clashable guards wouldn't stagger. That's still raising stagger threshold. Like, the text could just be damage from unbreakable coins cannot stagger the target. Okay, can I do 1,400 damage this turn? I think we can. I have a lot of skill 2s lined up. Okay. It's time to rush this guy down. Full damage. How quickly can we kill this guy? Because apparently I messed up my stacks. Yeah, I didn't get this one low enough, so he's in bleed mode right now. I don't want this to hit me. You don't have, like, can't be staggered before using this skill, right? Yeah, you don't. Okay. I think this is workable. I really wish he had the thing targeting him. But, like, we're doing so much damage. There's no way I can't do 1,400, right? It's just a little higher than I would like it to be. I don't quite feel confident to do that much, but, like, everyone has their skill, too. How bad is it if I don't stagger him right now? Then I would be staggering him on a weak turn. I think I need to do this if I'm going to win this fight. Hey guys, I might have bad news. Can Dawn Faust carry? No. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a throw then. We're just not clashing him at all. How bad is it? That didn't even do that much. Hang on. I guess the problem is the bleed and the fact that I didn't hit the butterflies, but like, now I can definitely stagger him and get like a full turn of damage. Like, that wasn't so bad at all, honestly. Sinclair's alive, the Dawn off has died, but they were going to die soon anyways. Yeah, okay. If I don't... Yeah, he's like staggered this turn no matter what I do, so it is full damage. We are killing him. We are in full rushdown mode.
자신 있으면 받아봐.
Otis died so we don't get the base power, yeah. We can kill the apprentices later. Oh wait, no, because my later deployment order are my nurse fathers, since the idea was to kill the apprentices before these guys ever hit the field, so I guess we're just never using Ryoshi's evade this battle.
심장, 심장을 노려. 자, 타.
So that's a stagger. I don't think I can realistically stagger chain him all the way to death. So I should probably hit the butterflies and chains him. With a better team that wasn't Uptie 1, I could just stagger chain him, like get him low enough to hit this last stagger threshold. But I don't think I can quite do that. So I want him to, let's see. I might have to spend most of my attacks on the butterflies here. I think I want to send that at him because it just does so much, but everything else, well, this also does a lot. No, I can't. I can't do it. I need to reduce these butterfly stacks, or else I'm definitely dead. I don't even know what mode I'll be in after this, but I don't think it matters too much. He'll be chained. Huge Corpus Theater, yeah. Pretty big. He should be doing his skill 2 after this. So I'll set him to... I guess I don't want him to be in poise. It doesn't even matter. I don't need to phase change him. He's already at max debuff. Like, I could keep him in poise mode forever if I wanted.
순간이 다 되어내리라.
심장, 심장을 노려.
Oh, that's good for lowering butterfly stacks. I forgot about the Lucio follow-up. Okay, so he's doing bleed skill 2s. And we got him below 33% health. He's in final mode now. Okay. The butterflies all got their plus 10 from that, so I need to get them lower now. I need them to be in poise phase. Which means I need to do a lot of lowering. This is... this is going to be difficult. 4 of these. I don't know if I might have to not hit the poise butterfly, and he'll go up to 18 stacks. That's so many. Are sure you're definitely doing that? That goes down to 11. Sinclair's getting that down to 13. I mean, all those are dealt with now. That can hit Dawn, that can hit Heathcliff, whatever. Yeah. Okay. We do have Lucio assist defend. That's only when Valencina's out of precognition, and it only works if it's targeting Valencina, but it is something to maybe keep in mind. Dawn is going to be staggered. She's probably dead with all of these hitting her. If I let that go through, I would love to have a low HP Dawn that can, like, win. Oh, no, this guy's... Okay, no, this one does have the can't stagger, so... Yeah, she's going to be low or dead. But there's not too much I can do about that. Alright, let's see. Gloom is starting to run out. That's just because of Honglu's ego, yeah. Ring Honglu does have assist defense, but I don't think it's strong enough to really win against these clashes, unfortunately. Felt like maybe. Some good damage. All the damage is good. Oh, that's not good. Well, that means Dawn can't clash hers, so this one just goes unopposed. Some merciful tails rolls, at least. That could have gotten worse. Honglu is the one that tails rolled his ego. Is Dawn alive? No, surely not. So, okay, poise mode. He's using 2 Smite the Wicked. Dawn died. Okay, I don't think I can gimmicky get anyone killed before these. We might be playing the 50-50 game. It's going to do so much damage because he has 18 butterfly stack. I think this is the beginning of the end. Unless I just, maybe if I focus DPS I can kill him first. It's like I basically just have to reach that stagger. I think if I get that stagger at a decent time, should we switch to bleed mode? It's full AoE. I can't imagine him having like 5 AoE is going to be better than him being single target. That's just not a reality that I think exists. If that was lowered by 4 and I had resonance offense level, it might clash, but I can't lower him by 4. I can only lower him by 2. Okay. Let's see here. Lucio, you're taking both Smite the Wickeds. Have fun. Maybe you win that one 50-50. If you do good for you, the second one will kill you. Then, it will potentially reuse on the highest HP target, which would be Ryoshu, which would redirect the damage to Honglu. So Honglu is maybe dead. I think we're doing branch on this. And then... I mean, I have to stagger him at some point. I have to do damage to him, but I also want to keep the butterfly stacks low. Unless I just full commit, say, we're keeping you poise mode. But I don't think that's a good idea. It's on 11. If I hit this twice exactly, we will stay in poise mode. I think I just have to go for damage. I have some skill 2s. Alright. There's no chance that Lucio lives. I'm just hoping it doesn't also kill Honglu. Did that not reuse? Why'd that not reuse? Did he die to like an effect of the coin and not the damage of the skill? Or does that line of text just not work and no one's ever tested it before? Oh no, there. Oh, that's just the second one. Okay, it actually didn't kill him. This one kills him. This one will reuse on Ryoshu. Or not? Oh no, that is Ryoshu. It looks like it was just hitting Honglu directly. That did like half his health. Okay. How many things are hitting Honglu? The last 3 are all targeting Honglu? Okay. Miracle evade. You can evade all of this. You can evade 4 skills by yourself. Wait, did I not hit this thing? Oh, the person that was going to hit it died? Maybe? I thought I hit the middle one. Okay, well, Honglu can evade all 4 of those skills. That means we have 2 skills to deal with. Branch of Knowledge. And this ego. Jiyoung-ish hits the field. Yeah, it's DPS race. I can't possibly recover the butterfly stacks. We were just trying to kill him. Go Honglu, evade everything. I guess he has assist defense. Maybe I... Does Honglu just take care of 5 skill slots this turn? Sinclair's skill 1 unironically probably does more damage than his ego. So yeah, okay. Honglu just takes care of 5 skill slots this turn. And then this is precognition. Okay, Tails roll is unfortunate, but I am maximizing my damage here. Okay, Tails roll, so no follow-up attack, sure. Oh. Yeah. Oh well. He's not dead. Can he full evade? Yeah, 5 dual escalates. It's a debuff for Ring Honglu, so it is doing something. 2 on Jiyoung-ish. We might just be redirecting a 3rd one to her and saying, you can die now. Ideally, I let a nurse fodder die, though. Like, if the House of Spiders die, I get more slots. But I guess 3 of them are already dead. So I would need all 3 of them to die to get my extra slot. It's probably not happening. So, okay, I guess I should check how clashable these are. They're going to do so much damage while broken because I have his stacks that high. Yeah, I think this is just... whoever's targeted by the most skills dies every turn. And today, that is Ishmael. So you take the first 3. Then I have this one as well. Let's get Fragile on him next turn with Ryoshu's Ego. It should do more than... I don't even know if it does more. Because I don't get Inevitable Termination if I use an Ego. He has so much dynamic on him already. The Fragile won't help. I'm just going to use the skill 1. Alright. I need to stagger him at a good time, or it could still not be enough. Like, if I stagger him at the very end of a turn, I don't think I'll be able to finish him off in the 1 turn. This will do good damage. Hopefully it doesn't kill Honglu. I'm worried that it might. No, okay. Dawn-Clair's regenerating shield is extremely valuable. Like, he just has everything you could want in an Uptie 1 ID, except, like, his clashing could be better. It is not that high in the grand scheme of things, even after the buffs. You didn't disable the bleed count passive? Yeah, that's a pretty important one to disable. Unless you are going to play bleed, then you might want to disable the bleed healing. But outside of that, it's definitely the one to disable. Okay. How are the skill targets looking? Ryoshu, Sinclair... I don't want to lose either of those guys, but it might have to be Sinclair. It's like, if I let them hit Ryoshu... Actually, how does that work? Would overkill damage go to Ryoshu with the damage transfer? Like, if she got hit for a 10,000 damage and there was a 1 HP Callisto on field, would Ryoshu die? Does anyone know? I guess worst case, she has her Doubt the Defiance passive. There is 0% chance that Ryoshu dies. It's just literally not possible. So I think we let Ryoshu tank both of those. The first one kills Callisto, the second one kills Valentina. But neither of those are actually killing Ryoshu. So it shouldn't reuse a third one. And then I'll... I don't know. It's not great, but I think it is my best option. And, like, maybe Valentina lives. Ryoshu's Pierce Fatal. And then we have this skill. Maybe Ryoshu tanks that as well. Just everything blue hit Ryoshu this turn. You're an overheat. You're definitely using chains for damage. Then do as much as I can with these guys. I redirected that. Yeah, I guess we're doing this. No, not that. This. Because I don't want to use an evade. Okay. Chains for damage is huge. Yep. Alright.
그려낸 대로
Let's see. How close am I to staggering it again? His last stagger is like 1,000 something off. I'm hoping to hit it next turn, I think. Although if I hit it this turn before the skills go off, that works as well, but I don't think I can do that much.
이 순간이 닿아도 베어내리라.
It's like this kills Honglu. Oh, we almost won that clash too. Get him as fragile as possible for next turn. Don't you dare stagger him to burn again if that happens twice. This kills Valentina.
내가 작다고?
Yeah.
이게 뭔
Okay. We have him 700 before staggering. We chains for damage, and we'll have a Sinclair skill 2 next turn. I think we might do this because these Ryoshu skill 2s are going to do a lot. I mean, he'll at least stagger this turn, I'm reasonably sure. Like, in what world does he not stagger this turn? The world where I do less than 800 damage. I don't think we're in that world. If I had natural skill slot generation, this would be a win for sure. Because I would just not be down on skill slots, I wouldn't be losing out on so much damage.
베어내리라.
But I think we still have it without that. Check damage forecast if not sure. You can't see the damage forecast very easily. It also doesn't account for crits. It would at least be an underestimate. So if it calculated high enough, it would work. But okay, he did stagger. We have a full turn to do as much to him as I possibly can while he's staggered. That predicts 131. This predicts more than that. Got it. 141 or 125. If this gets all heads, it's more. We can try it. 95 or 132. Alright. Push for damage. Unfortunate first coin tails roll there. It's going to be close. Huge half the damage transfer. The tails rolls are unfortunate. Mare did like nothing that turn.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
1,400 or it's burn proc 1,300. We've totally got this. You're targeting Sinclair and Rian. Okay, Sinclair, it's your turn to die. First 3 skills all targeting him, everything else. We'll just ignore that. I think we got him. There's no way I can't do like 800 damage in 2 turns. I have like 2 more guaranteed burn procs because Ryoshu can't die. surely. I did less damage this turn than I was hoping for, but like, I have next turn.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Yeah, Dreadspin for Ryoshu base Ego. If we barely lose, then that literally would have been the difference. And extra fragile and just rolling 4 higher. Oh yeah, Sinclair also gets a Death Defiance. I completely forgot about that. This hits Rian. Okay. Yeah, we've got this. It's doing a bunch of dangerous skills. They're all hitting different people. I don't care, we one-side you. We're all faster. Yep.
여전히 무섭고 겁이 나. 그럼에도
Everyone has unrelenting nowadays, yeah.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어온다.
There's like 6 of them in the game or something. He's going to get the finishing blow, probably Ryoshu, right? Or is Burn going to get the finishing blow? I think it might be Burn.
아,
So I don't think this does 244, but I think it does do 144. Yeah. He dies to Burn. But there we go. Happy Burn season. Everyone else dying. There we go. Refraction Railway 6 beaten with Uptie 1 identities and base ego only. Shout out to Dawn Office and House of Spiders Ryoshu, unsurprisingly making up like half of the total damage, just those 4. And everyone else down the list. And Manager Dawn made what's his face? Hohenheim possible. The stats do not reflect her usefulness, but she was very helpful in this run. And then Fire Fist Gregor. I don't even remember when I used you, but congrats on the 53 damage dealt. Must have been section 2, I guess. No. Wait, actually, how is Fire Fist Gregor in here? What? I used the Dawn Office Gregor. Oh wait, my Mouthfast is in here. That makes sense. This is like... Huh? I'd never used this guy. I used Dawn Office in section 2, 4, and 5. I used Lamp in section 3. Why are you here? Anyways. That was Railway 6. That was first try for that section. 163 turns. Well, yeah, let's go through the teams here. I used Fire Fist? Oh, yeah, because I was... I don't think this is the team I cleared with. What? Something is messed up here. Oh, wait, Section 1. Section 1 isn't real. I used him there to generate, like, 1 Gloom. Okay. Mystery solved. I forgot Section 1 existed, to be honest. Yeah, that explains it. We used almost the same team for Section 2, 4, and 5. We had the Mare upgrade after a few losses to Shiomi. And then this abomination of a team for Section 3. I'm happy with the run. If you want to take off like 18 turns where we farmed resources against Will You Play that I didn't end up needing, you can. I basically got under 150 turns in my mind. Still definitely not getting the special banner. But I'm happy with how that went. This is definitely my favorite account to play Limbus on. It's better than my main account. It's definitely better than base IDs. And you know what? We've got a poll to do. if this guy is any indication, the IDs that they're releasing now are probably not as good as some of these other ones. What are we hoping for? We really want one of the middle IDs just to have for House of Spiders. Middle-ish is also just good. I would accept LCD-ish. Ricardo Heath is the biggest win. He's my top shard priority right now, so if I can just pull him directly, that would be great. Anything that's not a duplicate, though, I'll be happy. Only one. Who do we got? It's a duplicate. Okay. Unlucky. But I guess that's going to be the end of stream today. A short stream. Only took one attempt. I hope you all have a nice rest of your day. We'll resume with the normal streaming schedule next week, MDE solos. And maybe, just maybe, I'll stream Uptie 1 Railway 2. I mean, that's the other recent content. I guess we can try the Lei Hang Reflectorial when that comes out. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. The Season 1 tickets from Railway 1. Goodbye, everyone.